Hello everyone, this is Drashya Bansal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be talking about Python operators and if-else statement. So we will be firstly starting with Python operators. So operators are used to perform operations on variables and values. Okay. So first comes the arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operators are used with numeric values to perform common mathematical operations that are addition, subtraction, division, multiplication and all those things. So over here, plus minus multiplication and division, you all know. Mod percentage sign is called modulus, and which is used to find the remainder of the division left operand by the right. Okay, left operand by the right one. Okay, similarly floor division, this is used to find the number which is divided, which we get on division with the left side. Okay, so the division that result into the whole number adjusted to the left in a number line. And next, double multiplication is used as an exponent to find the power of that function over there. Okay, so we will be seeing two last three functions over here. 15 mod 2 gives 1. That's correct because 15 is divisible by 15. 7 times 2 is 14, and the nearest function is nearest to get that is remainder is 1. Okay, so over flow function, the nearest divisible divisor is 7. Okay, next if we want to find the second power of 2, that's 4, 2 square. And if we want to find fifth power, that 32, so that's what we are getting over here. Next we will be learning about comparison operators. Comparison operators are, as the name suggests, are used to compare two things. Okay, so over here, greater than, less than, to find the two values are equal or not. If they are not equal, if it is greater than or equal to, if it is less than or equal to. So here we can use them. So I have done some examples for you all over here. If 10 not equals to 5, it will return 2 if true, if it is correct, and false if it is not true, if it not satisfying the condition. Okay, so 10 is definitely not equals to 5, and 10 is greater than 11. No, it's not. So that's what it will give us false result now. Okay, next, 2 less than 5, that's true, and 1 is equal to 1, true. So next we will be having assignment operators. These are used to assign the value to the variable. Okay, we can do this. Okay, we know about this variable now, 5 x equals to 5, to assign the value 5 to the variable. Next, if we want to add and add 5 to the value which is already assigned to the variable. Okay, if we want to subtract 5 from the value which is already assigned to the variable, if we want to multiply, and similarly all those functions are here which we can use to find the values, of which we can use to change the value. So now we will be starting with the conditional statements. There are two types of conditional statements: if-else statement and the loop, which we use to circulate or in a closed loop which we form, which the function forms a closed loop, for loop and while loop, which we will be discussing later in the course. And actually the next thing is for loop and while loop only. So today now we will be discussing about if-else statement, which are used to check the condition. If the first condition is true, then it will run the command statements which are inside that if condition. If it's false, then it will run the else statement. Okay, so if we want to compare any two things, we can use if else statement. Here we will be going through some examples now. Okay, yes, first of all we will see how to get the input from the user. So simply we can use the input function. Okay, over here I have used int. This is because by default input takes the string value, and I want to convert that string value to the int. So I have used int as an expression outside so that it takes only integer values. Okay, so let's start this out. Okay, the first value I want to be 12. Second one to be let's take it to 19. Okay, let's check for what are the values of a and b. A is 12 and B is 19. That's what we have assigned over here. Okay. Next, if we want to check for the values greater than or smaller than, we can use if else statement. as I will be showing you over here. Okay, if A is greater than B, then over here let's see what is there. B is greater than A for us. Okay, we all know that the value of B is 19 and A is 12, so B is obviously greater than A. So here I am checking for if A is greater than B, then just print the A is greater than B, and else B is greater than A. Okay, that's what it will be printing over here. B is greater than A. Okay. So next, if we want to check more than one conditions, then we use if elif statements to get the following conditions checked. Okay. So here over here, I have just printed something inside input so that we get to know what values we are entering in the particular variable. Okay. So over here, I have taken two values a and b, and then check for if they are equal. If it is greater than or if it is less than, it will print accordingly. Okay. So over here, let's take the input first. Okay, let it be 15 and 9. So A is greater than B. Okay, let's run it again. If you have forget, then we can use Shift Enter to run this particular cell, or otherwise we can run it from this function over here. Okay. So let's take this value to be 6 now. 9. B is greater than B is greater. Okay. If let's check for if two values are equal or not. Okay, they are equal, both are equal. That's what it is checking. Similarly, you can do with the assignment operators. Sorry, comparison of assignment operators. Yes, even with the comparison operators and using arithmetic operators to use if-else statement. And this is the exercise that you can do over here. Okay, you can download this notebook from the given link, GitHub link from the in the description, and you can just practice it over there. And if you have any queries, you can just comment it down in the comment section so that I can go through them. And next, we will be learning about for loops and while loop. Till then, be safe, wear mask, and avoid going out if you don't have any work outside the. Okay, and take care of yourself. And yes, don't forget to like the video, subscribe the channel if you haven't done it so that you can be up with me in learning. And yes, thank you again. Thank you so much. Thank you.